it's time to see what we've got going on in our kitchen. We've got Vaughn's Restaurant making a nice shrimp and crawfish Creole fettuccine with Joe.
That's right. We were actually just talking movies here for a second, too. This is Paul from Vaughn's Restaurant. The Wolf of Wall Street, all you parents out there, has the most F-bombs in any movie ever, basically. So be very careful in any movie that's a full-length picture release, basically. But anyway, besides that, we're talking about some good food in the kitchen this morning.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's get started. First, what we're going to do is we have about 8 cups of water going with about a tablespoon of oil and just a few pinches of salt. We're going to have a pound of fettuccine noodles.
All right. Fettuccine noodle bombs, dropping them in the pot.
Absolutely. Let it get down in there. Okay.
Now, you've been on the show before here, and Vaughn's Restaurant has been on the show. You guys are a fantastic place, fantastic food in Bayou La Battery. Tell the folks a little bit about it.
Yeah, we're located in the heart of Bayou La Battery, seafood capital, so we get the freshest seafood, shrimp, crab meat. So we tried to incorporate that today in our dish. But yeah, we seat up to 100 people. We're locally owned. Me and my wife own the restaurant. We have 10 employees. We have excellent customer service, and everything's made in-house, so that makes us really unique. And what's special, I've said one time before, is we have a chalkboard. So that way you have something new that you never know what's going to be on that menu.
That is really cool. And like you mentioned, too, when you are in Bayou La Battery, you are right at the heart of all that fantastic seafood.
Absolutely.
So this is fantastic. So we've got the noodles started here. What else do we need to do here, Paul?
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make the sauce, all right? So we're going to go ahead and add some butter. Now, this is about 3 tablespoons of butter. We're going to keep this on about medium heat because we're going to make somewhat of a roux at first, and we don't want to burn it. So we got 3 tablespoons of butter going. We're going to add some self-rising flour. You're going to want to do about the same amount of flour, okay? Okay. So just get you a whisk, kind of move it around. You don't want the butter to burn either, so I'm going to call that about 3 tablespoons. Just coat the bottom of the pan. All right, so once you move that in there, you're going to go ahead and move over to the heavy whipping cream. You're going to add a whole quart.
Ooh.
Okay, a whole quart of heavy whipping cream. But this is going to make enough sauce to feed everybody in here today.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to move over to the seasoning. This is going to be a combination of a mixture, which is a Creole seasoning we made with a little bit of Tony's, Old Bay. We're going to have paprika, a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, you know, and you can get creative at the house. Anything you have in the cabinet, put it together. Trust me, it'll make it taste better.
This is that Cajun seasoning there. That's going to be so good, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Like I mentioned in the teas, I just started my diet, and I'm just sitting here being like, man, am I going to give it up already just to eat some of this? I have to, because it looks so good.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You're definitely going to enjoy this, Joe. I promise you.
But you do have plenty of different things to eat at Vaughn's Restaurant and Grill. You've talked about before on the show. You're kind of a mix of different cuisine styles.
Yeah, absolutely. We are very unique. We have Asian, which my wife is Asian, so she brought the Asian flair to the restaurant. We have American, and we have seafood. I mean, we have platters, we have crab claws, we have pastas, we have hibachi grill. You can choose a meat with a fried rice and a homemade egg roll. My mother-in-law is in there rolling fresh egg rolls every day, so trust me, it's delicious. But we do have a couple more components here. We're going to add ketchup to the sauce, about a half a cup of ketchup.
Ketchup?
Yes, absolutely. That's going to make a nice consistency and give it a little bit of zing. Let's see here. What else do we have? Oh, we got to put a little bit of crab oil in there. Not much, not much. Just a little bit of crab oil. Okay, now we're going to bring that to a simmer. That's pretty much it for the sauce.
All right, so we've got the sauce, we got the noodles going. When we come back, we're going to start on that seafood, right?
Absolutely.
And we've got the, what do we got for the seafood today? What do we
all right, we're going to have some fresh local shrimp from Bayou La Battery, and then we're going to throw some crawfish tails in there, a little bit of butter, which makes everything taste better, a little bit of Creole seasoning. We're going to cook it together and let it all marry.
Don't hurt them, Paul. You're doing too much good work here in the kitchen. I like it. All right, Danny.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Studio 10. I'm in the kitchen with Vaughn's Restaurant. We are working on a shrimp and crawfish Creole fettuccine, smelling really good in the kitchen, Paul.
Absolutely.
Tell everybody what we're going to do next.
Okay, so what we've done was made the sauce. We have the pasta boiling. We're going to get that al dente, which means right before it's too soft. It's going to be perfect. We're going to start with a homemade garlic butter. We're going to throw that in the pan. We're going to be quick. We're going to take the shrimp.
Ooh, that butter smells good. How do you make garlic butter? You just add garlic to it?
just add a little garlic and a few things, whatever you like. First, we're going to do the shrimp. We'll add the crawfish next. The crawfish come in a little bit behind the shrimp. So we got this on about a medium to a medium-high heat. I can crank that up just a tad to get that going. But shrimp doesn't need to cook too long. You definitely want it to not be overcooked. So, all right. Let's see. We'll get that up a little bit.
And get that going. Now our noodles, I've learned that if you cook them about 10 to 11 minutes, that's what makes it perfect.
Absolutely, and that's about just what we did too. So that's going to be perfect there. So once we have our seafood going, that looks good, we'll go ahead and put the crawfish in. And this is my favorite part here.
Yeah?
Absolutely. So we got about a pound of shrimp and a half pound of crawfish. You get that going. We're going to add just a little bit of seasoning. This is the seasoning that I helped make the sauce with. Cover that a little bit. All right.
Now, were you telling me you grow all of your herbs?
Yes, absolutely. We have some scallions that we're going to top it with some Parmesan cheese. Yeah, we grow our herbs in the back. We do our garlic, we do our rosemary, our scallions, anything that we can grow to add to our food. It just gives that extra element of flavor. People really enjoy it,
yeah.
and we enjoy it as well.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Now, while we cook this shrimp and crawfish, let's tell some people about the specials you have at Vaughn's.
Yes, today we have a couple specials. We have shrimp and grits. We always have a seafood dish. We're in the heart of Bayou Battery, which is the seafood capital. We're going to make a home-style grit. We're going to top it with fresh grilled shrimp and a crawfish cream sauce. And then we'll top it with cheese and scallions as well. And then we also have a loaded potato. We call it a Bayou potato. It's something new that we're doing. My wife is making that today. I tried to give her a call to find out exactly what that was going to be in it, but trust me, it's going to be great. Show up today. Give us a call at 251-824-1444.
Very nice. Tell everyone where you're located.
We're located, physical address is 12953 Wenzel Avenue North. That's in Bayou Battery. You just come down Interstate 10, going west, and you just take a left on the Bayou Battery exit, run down about 10 minutes. We're right there at the stoplight.
You all have a really nice website too, right?
Yes, we do. We do. We have a great website. You can go on there. It's Vaughn's, V-O-N-S, restaurantandgrill.com, spelled out, everything lowercase. And check us out. We do a lot of catering as well. We picked up a lot of Christmas parties here recently. We got New Year's parties, Mardi Gras Association, churches. We do in-house catering on Saturdays. So do remember, Saturday is private parties only. So Sunday we're from 11 to 3. We do a brunch hour, and Monday through Friday 11 to 8.
Very nice. A lot of good things going on at Vaughn's. This is looking good. What else do we have to do for it?
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our sauce and we're going to bring this over here.
Okay.
We're going to add this. We're going to add a little bit of the sauce over the top of the seafood. Okay, just like that. Bring this over. And then we're going to take the noodles, bring it over here.
Put it all in the pan, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just put it all in the pan, let it marry, let it just combine really well.
All right. Well, we're going to finish putting the noodles in there. We're going to let that mix up, and when we come back for our next segment, we're going to see what it all turns out like. How about that?
Sounds great.
All righty.
Curious what our plan is for this kitchen segment. What did you say there, Paul?
Cheese it, green it, plate it, eat it.
That's the plan. All right, so let's do that. Let's plate it, cheese it, green it, and eat this bad boy up. If you're just joining us, we're working on shrimp and crawfish Creole fettuccine. This is Paul from Vaughn's Restaurant. You guys do fantastic work, and this really smells amazing in here, dude.
Joe, what I like to do is everybody eats what they see first, right?
Yep.
It's appetizing to see a nice plate. And I tell all of my cooks in the kitchen to always put the fettuccine down first, okay?
Okay.
And make a nice pile of that.
You eat with your eyes
Exactly, first, absolutely. It's got to be appealing. Okay. Oh, that'll be good there.
Man, that looks
And then
good.
we'll just take some of the shrimp and crawfish and just bury it over the top. Let's see here.
Yeah, get some of that good stuff on
That's
there.
right.
Now, while you're doing that, tell the folks one more time how they can come see you at Vaughn's.
Okay, the easiest way is to get on the website, and what you're going to do is you're going to type in Vaughn's, V-O-N-S, Restaurant and Grill, and it's going to be 251-824-1444, and you can check us out on that website. We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 8. And then Saturdays, catering only, so book your parties with us. If you have any questions, please call. We'll be there to answer all your questions. And then Sunday, come see us after church.
Yeah, no doubt. Sounds like a plan right there. And look at that dish. How good does that look? And the specials you were talking about today, too, some shrimp and grits and stuff, that sounded awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Shrimp and grits is delicious. It'll change your mind if you're not a fan of that. Absolutely. So come see us. We got Asian, American, and seafood. What do you think, Joe?
Shrimp came out just perfect.
Thank you.
I just tried the shrimp because I don't want to get noodles all over my face. And you know how it is. But
Right.
this is absolutely fantastic. The recipe is online, or just simply stop by Von's Restaurant and go. Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you, man.
Good to see you again, man.
You too.
Always do an awesome job. I'm going to grab another shrimp here before we go to break.